Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. Ooh, America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, good morning. I just am now catching that this has shifted. Come on. Get it right. Come on. There we go. That's good enough for government work. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. I have asked Spawn Trooper if he would join me this morning. I know he was doing his stream. I don't know if he's going to come in or not. You know, it is what it is. If he can make it, he will. I know him. He will consider gracing us with his presence. I've got to get this shared. Where? No. Okay, hold on. I gotta send this out on X so people can find us. And let's see. Sorry about this. I still since adding in Rumble, there's a lot more things that I have to do because I have to set things up. So it takes up. I like the new song, but it takes up a lot of the prep time from when I start going live until when I'm actually on camera. So that's why the long intro. That's why a lot of that stuff. So yeah, it just takes me a little bit more time than normal. Uh, but we got a lot of people in here. I am enjoying that. Yeah, almost everybody's here on YouTube today. That's okay. The others will find us. They will find you. Um, I'm following a lot of the stuff that's been happening. Um, oh, I do know who I need to send this to, or I can't do it on here. Um, I apparently I kicked a bee's nest yesterday. There was some very angry large women at me yesterday. Yeah, it was the leeches. Oh, Yoda, you're here. Welcome. You got to catch it. You're home in bed with the flu. Ugh, that sucks. It's going around. It is going around. Um, the mouthy fax provider is Tori from the Fleas. So, according to Just Journeys, I've heard that. I heard that. Uh, I do have to laugh because, and here they always have a tell. Always have a tell. Um, and yesterday, that's all they wanted to talk about was them, and because they really enjoy the sound of their own voice.
All right, Zibbit.
I do have to turn down a couple of my things because I was looking yesterday, and yeah, a couple of these were just still too loud. Um, man, I can't believe Spawn Trooper must have something going. He's got a life outside of me, and it's really starting to get to my nerves. Farts provider. Here's the thing: they think they're bothering me by coming in the chat. It doesn't bother me. It makes me laugh. I do have a concern though. I am very concerned about this. And what was that movie where um, Sally Field is sitting in traffic and she's listening to her daughter be assaulted and killed, and she's stuck in traffic and can't do anything about it. And she gets out of her car and she's like, "What do I do?" That's how I felt yesterday. I was sitting in LA traffic and I was listening to, uh, for a while, I was listening to Spawn Trooper, then I was listening to Squid, then I was listening to Tug. And uh, that's how I felt during Squids. Because I was driving, I couldn't get in the chat, but I knew Bruce was in there, and I'm very concerned about him. And here's what I mean by concerned. He has an infatuation with Squid. Squid came on this show. He attacked her, went after her and her child, and then he goes on. He goes on. I'm pretty sure he's on a bender where he was drunk because he was posting about the election in forums that it was like, okay, this doesn't matter, and pretty much he admitted that it was him. Still trying to, "Oh, no, it's not me." But yeah, we know. Um, uh, DJ Redis, I'm gonna bring in. The only thing, dude, we really need to fix your audio because it made yesterday's thing very hard. So I hope we have your audio fixed. But welcome, DJ Redis. But yeah, so his infatuation with her, it's unhealthy. In fact, I'm very concerned. Yeah, it's the same. Sharon says Bubbles likes to stalk women. It's very much like how Cook was. Cook likes to threaten women. He won't do it to men. He likes to focus on women and threaten them. And I'm seeing similar behavior from Bubbles, jumping into their streams, commenting on them when it's like she's not really even a part of this story. She's not doing this story. She doesn't really care about it that much. Like she knows about it because of her work with Megan, and because I talk about it. She comes on here because she's a veteran, and veterans in general are welcome. Um, as we saw earlier this week, veterans can and often do go beyond their go outside of their limitations, and uh yeah, it's a type of intimidation, and veterans can be told, look, I don't care if you're not a part of this community, you can leave. It doesn't bother me one bit. But yeah, this infatuation with Squid on by Bubbles, it really has me concerned. And here's if anyone out there is law enforcement, I would start going through Bubbles' bio, like go back to his college days and look for any unsolved crimes against women. That's how concerned I am. Skipper, what do you think of the Delphi case currently in the jury's hands now? I followed that case when they were still looking for the guy. Um, I think he's guilty, but I haven't followed the case very closely. Friends of mine have. They actually brought me into the case probably about 6 months before they arrested that dude. No, you're not coming up here. No, go away. You two go play. This cat's got a lot of energy, and I'm not going to have him up here distracting me. Did you find out who Bud Light? Yeah, it's Thomas Collins. It's Thomas Collins. Yep. You may recognize the road behind me. I did laugh. Not you, TC. The Thomas Collins, TC. The guy with the high pitched voice. Oh, Uncle Frank's out fishing. Well, I hope he catches a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, Bradis. I didn't see you came back in. There you go. You pissed the hate gang off. You're breaking up, dude. Yeah, you're roboting. We can't hear you. Go over to the flea market. I hear they have Wi-Fi there. You can get us some live shots of the people at the flea market. Well, they're mad because they know I've got them. I have something I'm holding over them. And again, I don't go into their stuff, but they come here. As you heard, the one chatter said, oh God, here he is. As you hear, the one chatter said, Tori is fax provided, who was all up in the chat yesterday. And I love how they're like, you have no other content. I just did an election stream where I did not talk about them, but they jump in the chat and start changing what we're talking about. Welcome, Spawn Trooper.
Oh, mate, that stream was fucking hilarious. Pardon my French, but I was laughing at that stream.
Flow through you.
Yes, master.
I don't know what they think coming in here is gonna do they think they're gonna intimidate me? They're not. Like, and I got a comment. Hold on, let's see if I can pull it up. I got a comment yesterday.
While you're doing that, here's what I'll say. It's all damage control. It's basically right now. It's like watching a scene from the Titanic where people are forgetting the life jackets, and it's all damage control. I mean, like I said before, I don't hate anybody in regards of all this. What I do is I do not like them because they lie. And when we put the truth out there, they go into damage control. They go into panic mode. And every time, I mean, like the fact that they're trying to put words in my mouth in regards of this. Apparently, they got hacked. Then it's a clone account and all this crap. And the fact that
They just look so dumb doing.
I mean, you can't make this shit up anymore. I'm sorry, but I mean, like, I know I'm becoming a counselor, and I haven't done any work on my counseling course because I don't want to sit here and start counseling these fucking idiots over my stream or over yours because, I mean, how much proof do they need? That video that I did the other day.
I'll give up. Okay, Bubbles IP was the easiest to find, and this guy James Barron hits it on his comment to me. He said everyone has to remember is the email sent by Bubbles with other people's email address connected to the email when people don't even know why add other people's email. Yeah, he put all that stuff out there. Um, like, of course we had it. Of course we had it, and of course we can figure out if he's actually been hacked.
Nope.
But I did get this question. In all honesty, why would you want to deal with a lawsuit you keep saying to fight two women when you already told everyone you know from what you said? But why put your family and finances involved in something that you don't know the whole story? You amended on many live streams that you didn't really know how it started. There are a couple of women trying to help out a couple that needs help. It's no different from you trying to help out a vet. Yeah, it is very different.
It's day and night, for crying out loud.
First off, Brian, you're wrong. I've been in this since the start. Me and DJ Radis have been following this since the start. Why put my family and finances through a lawsuit? Because I know I'll win. And I don't like bullies. We deal with harassment and corruption on this show. And guess what? That is both harassment and corruption. If you're going to be using your show to try to intimidate people, and when an attorney does it, it's even worse. So that is why. Because I'm a Marine. Marines run to the sound of gunfire. We don't run away from it.
And I am an infantier, regardless of what regiment I was in. When there's gunfire, I'm on a speedo. I am like a gazelle running towards it. Okay, so I mean, I think I sort of emptied my tanks when I did my live stream, but every time I think about the fact that they sat on their platform last night and were threatening people and they were showing people's names and attacking people. They don't dox people,
right?
They don't dox people, but it's okay for them to publicly put people's names out there.
They are so worried about me calling their like doing the fence money and doing the fence money and me calling it fraud and embezzlement. They're so worried about it that they were talking about TC going over there and mowing so they could build the fence. And that's apparently proof that they didn't mishandle the money. It's like, no, that's just proof that he went and mowed. First off, that just shows that Lynette and John can't keep up. They can't upkeep their property if they need TC coming over to do it. Because TC is not getting paid. Like, at least Jeremy pays Travis. Hey, I need someone to care for this property. Here's money. Take care of it. John and Lynette can't do that. They can't maintain the property. And you know what's proof of money being spent on a fence? When there's a fence.
I think I've been saying that for God knows how many weeks now. Where's the freaking evidence? Where's the proof? Where's the receipts? Where is the actual proof that you've? I mean, all you have to do is redact all the personal information and the order number and everything else, and just put on there. Just show us. But you can't. Everything you do is by word. There's a big difference. It's like day and night. We show proof. We show receipts. We show our evidence. You just flap your gums.
Yeah.
And it's like then. I mean, it's like I said. There's stuff. Mike's mentioned it in his live stream. I've mentioned it on my live stream. It's called compartmentalization. At the end of the day, I don't tell him stuff I'm doing, right? And he doesn't tell me stuff he's doing. There's a reason. There's a couple of reasons. One, it's called plausible deniability.
Yep.
Okay? It's plausible deniability. Basically, if I'm wrong and I've told him, then he knows that I've done wrong and he hasn't said anything. And the second thing is, we don't play your little sandpit game. we're above that. We play a real game. You're playing with real people here, right? And here's the thing: like Squib last night when I was live. Okay, I was in her stream because obviously I found out that Bubbles was in there, and I started going into one, and then I realized that I was in the wrong, so I stopped. I just left because I, at the end of the day, have no right to tell Squid anything that she does in her stream or what she does, per se. Simple. Okay. And the fact that you guys are sitting on your platform and attacking people, and here's the best thing, Bubbles, that you fucked up in a mighty way. You think that you got a way of attacking her and dragging her into this, but you didn't. And due to the fact that there's legal actions being taken, you're lucky that we can't show the proof or we can't show certain evidence. Because I tell you one thing, if we did, this whole conversation would be over instantly. It'll be done, ended.
I have to laugh, Jessica. I hate the term adulting. Yeah, it's just being a responsible person.
Exactly.
You gifted
Exactly.
Congratulations, Doris, for getting that membership. But yeah, just like
I hate adulting.
I have a fence on my property that it needs work. I'm going to fix it. There's no reason for me to fix it right now. There's other stuff I have to take care of. But I also don't feel this need to first off do a GoFundMe. I can afford my property. I can afford to fix my fence. It's just there's other priorities right now. And there's no reason. I'm not worried about someone. Like if someone wants to drive by and record while they're driving by, it's like, okay, you're just going to get a video driving by. But that shows you the level of paranoia. Oh, they can't take pictures of Harley Grace. It's like, what are they going to get? If someone's driving by holding a phone up, what are they going to get?
Actual fact, can I interject on that one?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Right, here's the thing. They say, oh, you can't take pictures of Harley Grace. You can't do this. You can't do that. So explain to me why you use yourself and Harley Grace on your GoFundMes, point one. Point two, why do you allow Biscuit Boy to record Harley Grace in the flea market? Point two. Point three, hypocrite much?
I do want to show this because I have been very critical of Shara. Okay. But there are cracks in the there are cracks in the what am I trying to say? The group. And this is exactly why Spawn Tripper and I compartmentalize. This is exactly why we've been talking about a lot of this stuff. So this is Shara Michelle. Now I've been very critical of her, but she's 100% correct on this. So I'm going to go through this. And Bubbles, what you and your team bring to the public is your problem, not mine. But you can count on me to entertain it. Why are you all group talking about opposing health and body again with you at the table, Bubbles? How sickening, insensitive, abusive, calculated, and fake of you. Well, yeah, we knew he was fake, and we were telling people he was fake from the get-go. I can see why you cling to a table of abusing actor heroes. By the way, does your client Turtle know that you really think of her, what you really think of her yet? Come on, be real. You may as well toss that in. Wait, is that privileged? What is it that that little threat toward me by your PR team again is 2 lies. One, referring to your privilege trick to shut me up from my own story. See, this Bubbles is trying to play a legal trick. He brought Shara on and said she was part of the legal team, and that was so that they could share information and claim that it was privileged, so that Jeremy can't get Shara's stuff. Well, what have the leeches done? They've pushed Shara out. So guess what? Shara can now like say, look, I was never a part of the legal team. And if he didn't have a contract with her, he's like everything that she has will be admissible. It will all be admissible. He's going to try to claim privilege, but if there's no contract, she's going to say, "Oh no, I was clearly never a part of the team." Um, if she wasn't doing anything substantial for the case, he would have to prove all that stuff and to get it removed. So he was trying legal tricks.
Quick one. Wasn't there a while back, and this is just, obviously we don't know what we're talking about. A while back, somewhere there was a screenshot, if I can remember correctly, when Bruce first appeared on the scene, and things were going, and Shara Michelle and him were on the same platform, which I find quite interesting. That suddenly Shara Michelle's the bad person here. Yeah. If you watch the video of them on the platform, you'll notice a very, very close connection. Okay. And also what you'll notice is that the way he I've been pointing this out from day one, the way he treats females. Okay. So, legal assistants and people like that.
Yep.
Now, he raises his voice at Flea One, the way he's treating Sarah. But there was a rumor going around that he appointed her his paralegal.
Here's the thing: paralegal has to be. They have to. I mean, you could hire someone who's not trained as a paralegal and make them your paralegal based upon experience. But in general, that is a like you have to be a trained paralegal, have those skills, those paralegal skills. They were just trying a trick, is all they were doing. And now that she's pissed off, she's got the goods. She can out them on that trick. That no, I was never a paralegal. I didn't actually do any work other than providing him information. I gathered that information as a journalist. Calling the leeches a PR team doesn't actually make them privileged. It doesn't cover them under privilege, especially when they're breaking the law. Now, if you notice, I just changed my name to Defamation Extravaganza. Those are Bruce's words. He called yesterday's Coffee with the Skipper a defamation extravaganza. Well, again, bring a lawsuit. Bring a lawsuit.
Just like he turned around and called the removal of an RV on behalf of the owner of the RV a invasion. He's been the only one who's mentioned that one word. Do you remember a while back where he got caught out on a document, and then right at the end he went, "Oh shit," because he realized that he spelt Stark's name wrong, and then suddenly he comes back, and he, like, this is only a couple of weeks ago, where he sits on that platform and he goes, "Scott Reed Stark." Well, who has mentioned Scott Stark's middle name besides me?
Right.
I mean, it's common sense, people. I mean, look, I'm so sick and tired of going. Sorry,
he said that you debunked the hacking, that you claimed that you proved it was someone hacked his account or cloned his account.
Well, I didn't prove anything. My speculation was a 50-50 thing. Either he was absolutely pissed out of his head and he's made a second account, which you can do. I mean, all you have to do is have a different email address and you can still use your own name. All right? It's just like when they tried to dox me. How many people with my name are on the internet? Thousands. So I didn't. My speculation was it was a 50-50. Now, yes, I definitely debunked the fact that he was hacked, because if he was hacked, no, he wasn't hacked. And when people fuck up, pardon my French, when people make a mistake and they get caught out of that mistake, what's the first thing they jump to when it comes to the internet? When it comes to the interwebs, what's the first thing they jump to? Oh, I've been exploited. I've been hacked. Oh, little gremlins are in my computer and they're kicking the crap out of my graphics card. What do I do? All that crap, right? I called it 50-50. And funny enough, after he said that, and after I received a certain message, I'm going to retract that, and I'm going to say that wasn't a clone. That was him. That was definitely him.
Oh, absolutely, it was him. Like,
Because
yeah. I don't question it one bit. But he called this yesterday's show a defamation extravaganza, but they won't bring any. They won't bring a lawsuit. They're like,
wait, hang on a minute. What's that? Wait, whoa. Hang on. What's defamation when you are talking about something that is in the public domain, and you have the right to criticize?
They're saying that everything I said was a lie. Well, first off, opinions are not defamation, and I made it very clear what was facts yesterday and what was opinion. Almost everything is on here is my opinion, unless if I say, and I even say, and this is my personal opinion when I'm talking about stuff. I phrase it just like that for a very specific legal reason, and I also. If something's a fact, I will say this is a fact. Like saying that Lisa's husband is a felon, that is a fact.
Yep. Until 2027
is a fact. What's that?
Until 2027.
Is my audio working now?
It's February. Yeah, we can hear you, mate. It's February. I think it's February or January 2027. He then comes off felony probation.
Oh yeah. And she has a deferred prosecution.
I wasn't aware of that. Well, I do. I was aware of something, but I didn't realize it was that. I thought it was something else. That's why you see, people. This is why I said on my stream, like I said here many times, if we really wanted to blow these stupid idiots out of the water, we could, but we don't, because we don't care.
We hold things back because we don't have to put everything out there. And we don't have to threaten anybody. Like, we have no intention of putting stuff, a lot of it out there, because we don't need to.
Yeah. And hi, TC, by the way.
That's why her saying that she's going to, I better watch my back or she's going to release things, that is a threat and it is extortion.
Well, she did the same thing to me last night, apparently.
She did it about all of us last night.
Excuse me, say that again, Rattus.
She did it to all of us last night. I was bored, so I ended up watching like 3, maybe 4 hours of their show.
You're a better man.
Oh, right. Well, looking at those fingernails, it must have been the fumes. I mean, looking at the fingernails, it must have been the fumes from the nail varnish, because oh my god, those fingers. Sorry. And also, hey Mike, would you be or Rattus, one of you, can you give me a sit rep on if Lynette and John are still alive? Anyone can give me a sit rep on that?
Yeah, Lynette was in the Fleas chat last night.
Yep. She was in the chat. So them calling themselves the PR team and then defaming Jeremy. Yeah, that is third-party contact, and that is illegal.
And we've got proof.
And guess what? When you're claiming a client attorney privilege because they're my PR team and they do something illegal, guess who also then becomes legally liable for that?
Whoa! What happened to Angry Vet last night?
Oh,
what the fuck happened?
He was attacked and beaten by South Carolina. No, I did not see that. I'm going to try to pull something up here.
Hi, everybody, by the way. As you can see, I've put my armor on because I want to represent. Now that you've got President Trump back in the house. Trump back in the house. Woo. Anyway, yeah.
You're AKA the Tin Man with no heart.
That's just that's. That,
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
don't
was-
worry.
I see he's got a live. It
During your
says,
stream, I was writing your song.
oh, were you? Oh, mate, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait to hear it. I'm looking forward to hearing it, bruv.
so
Well,
okay,
I can't
I do
upload
hear
it at the moment because I'm paired from my phone to the laptop because where I'm at.
Right,
has
let me ask you a
no
question.
mobile.
Do I have to sue you for infringing on my likeness and stuff? Do I have to?
Yes.
Because if I do, just let me know, and
Yes, you do. 'Cause
I'll invite you
I
for.
ripped one of your backgrounds.
No, mate, absolutely not a problem, dude. You're more than welcome to do so.
So I'm going to finish up this thing with Shara, and then we'll watch the Angry Cops video. Yeah, Two Lies is referring to your little privilege trick, and it's absolutely a trick. And now this is her proving. So if it comes to it in a court of law, Shara is going to be the witness. This is where Bruce's legal house of cards all fall apart. You cannot dictate all communications, including before and after, as privilege because you said so. She's 100% correct. Duh. Or pursuit of me before your privilege as privilege. That is true as well. So what we can glean from this is he is probably threatening her in DM or some emails, like how he threatens other people with emails via email, telling her that she can't talk about this or can't release stuff because of privilege. Well, guess what? She's a journalist. She can. Prior restraint has been rejected so many times, especially when you dictated my role to be a journalist, as well as your legal assist only briefly. Remember, yeah. And so only if she was his legal assistant, only things during that time would be considered privileged. But again, if he didn't have a contract with her, it's not going to stand up. Oh, you were doing your drive time dialectic. I ended my stream to send people to his. I was in the car, so I was only listening to a couple things yesterday, so I'm still getting caught up on stuff. In fact, all the stuff with the leeches I got this morning. People sent them to me last night. I was just too tired. I did crash, and I got caught up this morning. And when I wake up, like in the morning, I know I'll respond to you, and you guys want to have in-depth conversations. I'm not in that mind. I got to take my time, like wake up. So yeah, I did get caught up in it. In this, how you were dictating my role at all. This shows you the leeches, bubbles. They all want to control people. We keep coming back to this theme. They want to control everything. Bruce was extremely rude and condescending to Randy Shockett's legal assistant. Again, there you go, right there, Gary. That another female. Bruce he is a misogynist. He has a problem dealing with professional females. That's why he's going off after Squid. That's why he went after that woman that we had the thing. Like, I'm seeing this pattern out of him. He's got a problem of women who do things that he doesn't like. And yeah, I would be interested. You know, I bet his ex-wife has some stories. I'll just say that. I'm not going to pursue it, but I bet you she's got some stories.
Oh God, I bet he's got a lot of closets, a lot of skeletons in his closet. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, actually,
Come on, he hasn't exited the closet yet.
I was a journalist here for almost a year before you suddenly appeared all ticked off, boohoo, at a famous YouTube attorney that didn't want you itty bitty blah blah story. That is 100% true. 100% true.
That's a nail on the head, mate. She hit the nail on the head with that one.
It wasn't a year. It was a little bit over 6 months because it was January, February when he came in. She came in at the end of July. So yeah, it was about 6 months. You then aggressively pursued me for your own fame gig after setting your eyes on what the Hales. You don't own my work, my story, my files, or my freedom of speech, do you? Wait, why am they asking you? Didn't you say you stand up for freedom of speech rights? I fight for mine like a mother's lioness. Why is your PR team lying about me regarding the child, saying I'm going after her again? What the F? Now that's defamation. How many times from the start did I express my concerns to you? Tell the world with your new fame. Let's talk about when you screamed in reply. Why is your two-lie number one saying I called CPS when I have not? Show me a screenshot where I ever stated I called CPS. Where is your team getting their information? From your client? Well, that explains it all. What are you all selling tonight? Did you pick up your $50 self-promotion prison-style fence banner yet?
Oh, God.
Even she knows the fence is complete and total BS. Speaking of money, the public is asking for a full public accounting of all cash donations and product sales, etc., received during your PR defamatory shit show. She
So,
is 100% correct.
you see, I mean, like, the thing is, I'm not even in communication with this lady, and she's just repeated exactly what you have said, what I have said, what Rattis has said, and everyone has said. I mean, it's richly, you can't get any clear. Please, there is no way that this can be that clearer. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm getting annoyed the fact that we have to repeat ourselves, and here you've got a lady who was questionable, the way she behaved and everything else at the beginning from what I saw, But the thing is, I think she's taken a page out of Slug's book because Slug is turning himself around slowly but surely. Yeah, he's turning himself around, right? But now she's doing it. And considering that she actually had first-hand contact with Bubbles the idiot, can you imagine the crap she's got on him?
Well, she didn't just have first-hand contact with Bubbles the idiot. She had first-hand contact with Lynette as well. They were like besties for the longest amount of time. They were talking pretty much every other day together.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean like the thing is, and this is why my opinion, and it's not going to change one bit. I know for a fact when it comes to this court case, I think it's going to last. It's set for 5 days, but I think it's going to last a little bit longer than that because the amount of evidence that's going to be stacked up against these idiots is, and then once that court case, there's going to be another one.
This is exactly why, Spawn Trooper, you and I, when people were getting at these little side beefs, we were like,
Yep.
look, don't bring that to us. We're not getting involved in this stuff. Stop it. And if you're going to do that, we're just going to cut you out of the information chain of stuff that we have. And it's because loose lips sink ships.
Exactly.
People,
and
go ahead.
And there's been a few people. And I don't mean any disrespect, but there's been a few people who have attempted, who've tried, and I don't dislike them. But the thing is, at the end of the day, if I need evidence or proof, I will check it. And if it's relevant, then I will look into it. If it's not relevant, I will ignore it. But when people try to contact me and they're going around and they're coming to you asking for my information, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. I don't want to have anybody contact me except one person. And that's him. That's the only person who I will have contact with.
Mm-hmm.
There are other people I talk to because of one thing or the other, but the only person I want communication with in any aspect of this is him, the bearded one.
And here's the thing. A lot of people, I've been very consistent. A lot of people are like, oh, they were talking about you on the leeches. I'm like, okay, well, screen record it or snapshots, send that to me. And then they send me a link. I'm not going to watch their 6-hour thread. Like, if you're going to send me a link, at least be like, oh, it happens at minute so-and-so. But yeah, I get all these people. They just send me the link. It's like, I'm not giving them views. I'm not going to do it. Like at the end of the day, if it means they talk about me and I don't have the information, I am comfortable enough in my mental health to be like, I'll let it go. I'll move on.
And something else, like you just heard me say, the only person I talk to about any information is Mike. Now, does that mean I dislike Rattus? Does that mean I dislike Tug or Megan Fox or anyone else? No. It's because we and him are the only two people who are not involved in this court case. We are covering it like journalists. We have an opinion, and 99.9% of our opinion seems to be, and it is right. It's on the evidence that we show is correct. And what else can we say? I mean, if you trolls want to come in here and go, oh, show us proof. I had a troll in mind today. And I just turned around and I said, I just mentioned two names, and then he got butthurt and left. I was like, what the fuck? I wanted fun. I wanted to have some fun. But no, he just left. So I helped him leave with a 24-hour goodbye.
And I do want people to know, because I did get this complaint yesterday, YouTube with its commercials. YouTube is very aggressive with its commercials. If you don't like the commercials during the stream, go on to Rumble or X and watch there. You can still, on X, you can still comment and it'll still show up in the side chat. On Rumble, you can't. But if you watch it, either of those, there are no commercials there.
Actually, I like watching the commercials. It gives me a break to breathe. Hi Squid. I mean, it just I doubt very much I'm ever going to understand the level of stupidity and the level of delusion. I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that after 4.5 months, you put out the proof of what the individual is like 4.5 months ago before Bubbles or anyone came onto the platform, and then you see her last night and you see her 4.5 months or 5 months ago. Look at that person change. Watch the path. Watch how that person changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like they attacked you yesterday in your stream. Well, not attacked. I mean, it must have smelled a little bit pooey with that person talking in it.
I see we got Squid in the chat. Squid, I'm very concerned, and I did express this to Squid last night. I'm very concerned about Bruce and his infatuation with you. I think you should take some measures to protect yourself because I think he has a very big problem with a certain type of woman, and I think it comes from an infatuation, like a romantic infatuation, but gets very unhealthy very quickly.
No, Medicine Man. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Wind Medicine Man. Fucking, what a beautiful, lovely guy.
And we got the Wilburns in here.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Scoob's live. Oh, shit. I'll be quiet.
Oh, look at him. He's all done up all nice.
I was going to go to town and do some errands and stuff, and then I was like, I don't want to spend money that I don't have.
Hey, baby. Wait a minute. Close mic. Oh, yeah. How you doing?
How is everybody this morning?
Talk about. Okay, let's take the left right here. Let's go left.
Like,
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks very much for popping into the stream. We appreciate that.
No problem. I'm eating my breakfast. I made an omelet. So
I did just notice the time, and this went by super fast for me. I do have to get off live stream here in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I don't want to end the conversation for you guys. Are any of you guys planning on going live?
I can. Let me just make a stream. I can, because I kind of like I tuned in late because I was cooking and making baby girl her second breakfast, and I can let me whee!
Minnesota Black Hole Regiment calls us pervs.
Yeah, Mike. When you checking out Angry Vet, mate, give us a like a sit rep about what's going on in private, mate.
Today should be a short work day for me, so I will do that today. So I guess I'll tease it. But yeah, and I'm really sorry, guys. I really thought like this flew right by. And
Hey, Squib, what do you want? A couple of famous people on your stream?
I will send you guys links. Wilborn, tell me where to send your. Never mind. That was a dumb question. Yeah, that was a dumb question. I was like, just.
So it's official, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks. I'm not the only one who has brain farts. Woohoo!
Hey, I had brain surgery, please. Let's. I haven't.
Now you dropped that on me. Now I have to feel fucking bad. Thank you so much.
No,
Brilliant.
no,
It's okay. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm walking away. I'm leaving.
She also has a toddler.
Yeah.
She has a toddler. Mom brain is a thing.
It is. Little one is right here. She brought her. Okay, I don't have a.
Okay, I'm back.
Handle real quick. Sorry.
I'm
I thought I
surrounded
had
by
like
moms,
a general thing downloaded, and I don't.
I love Will Burns' accent. Can I just say that?
My mama told me my box of chocolate is a lot life.
The Appalachian accent.
No, that's Alabama.
Alabama, mama told me. What's your name, boy?
The way I talk is hillbilly or Southern Uber, because every once in a while
Why does
the Southern will
everyone
come out, and then every once in a while the Uber will come out.
Why does everyone sound? Why do you sound like you're in a different room, but your microphone?
Because it is over here, because the little was messing with it.
Oh yeah, okay, good point. Well said. Carry on. Anyway.
Most people don't know what a Yooper accent is. They don't even know what a Yooper is.
That's true.
For those in the chat, a Yooper is someone from the UP of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, and they're quite interesting folk. I'll say that.
My grandparents, my mom's parents, used to own a house up there when I was little. So
Squid, do you play euchre?
I do not. I play spades.
I'm looking for people to play euchre with.
Do you know what? I am so glad I'm not an Americanese. I am so glad I'm not Americanese because I haven't got a fucking clue what you guys were just saying. For me, it just sounded content away, ding dong one door. Ding ding dong.
Did he really just compare us to the Chinks?
I think no. Hey, oh. Fuck off.
That's racist.
That is racist, madam. Right, you're not driving your truck tomorrow night.
Wait,
Oh, do you know what we should do, Mike? Is get Squib in a truck.
I would be worse than Megan. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would be worse than Megan.
That is probably true.
Megan would look like a Formula One driver compared to me.
That's probably true, but what we need to do is get Megan to download some of the mods with the police cars, so we can then chase you guys around the map.
Oh my god!
TC,
That would be amazing.
I would just park on top of you if you were a cop.
No, yeah, you did that last time, but yeah, we're not going to talk about it, are we? It's
everybody like how my computer actually works today.
Yeah, I mean, just so you know how the just so you know how the Wilburns drive. She was behind me on the radio. I said where I is, and all I saw was in chat, I've had an accident. Next, you know, in private chat, I saw a picture of her truck on top of a cop car. And it was like, I swear to God, if I hadn't slowed the truck down I was driving, I would have had an accident. It was hilarious.
The second time we drove together, he and another car cut me off, and I rolled.
You know what's funny? I had someone claim that with me doing all the sounds that I'm copying Megan, I'm not copying Megan. If I am copying somebody, I am copying Opie and Anthony because a lot of my sounds are a direct copy of Opie and Anthony. Specifically, this one.
I got a tree on my house.
That straight came from them. So if I'm copying anyone, I'm copying them.
You just wait till I get my soundboard,
I put the
sunshine.
link in the private chat.
Oh yeah. Seen it. Yeah.
Man, you're making me copy it from the laptop over to the phone.
Oh, stop
Would
complaining.
you like? Oh, hold on. I put it in the private chat, so it should be there.
I can send it to you, Tat. Sorry about that. I'll get it to you.
I can also.
I
Send it
sent her a
to-
text message. No, not good enough.
There you go. You
Hold
should.
on.
You
I
got
got
it.
like somebody actually decided to respond to me from like. I have to open up my Google Voice on my computer so that I can send you the link.
Oh, one thing I've noticed on StreamYard, which I like, you can actually adjust people's volume, which I really do like.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I like that part.
Restream.
Oh no, so was it Restream? Sorry, yeah, Restream. I like the fact that you can actually turn people up and down.
No, that's a StreamYard thing.
Oh my god, no, it's
StreamYard you can
Restream.
do it too. I just don't know
We
how.
both do it. Restream and StreamYard do the exact same things.
Oh right, okay.
I only went with Restream because it's cheaper. $19 a month, and they're right now doing a $16 a month thing they sent out. Whereas for StreamYard, it's like $25 a month.
With doing all my updates yesterday and like fixing things in my computer, I have to log into everything all over again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
So, like,
What?
it's taking me a little bit like. Yeah.
There's the troublemaker.
I jokingly said on my X account, this was a complete joke. I said, I'm so happy about Trump winning. I've now changed my ATM PIN code to 4547. And someone tried hacking into my stuff yesterday. It's like, you really think I'm going to put my ATM PIN code out there to the world? Are you that stupid? Like, my bank contacted me. I'm like, they're like, did you try to log in? And I'm like, what code did they use? And they're like, 45, 20, 47. I was like, yeah, that's not me.
And the thing is,
All right.
once you've done that, you've left a trace.
Oh,
Yep.
oh! I forgot to download it to my computer. Crap. Yeah, I gotta use the. I gotta change my thumbnail.
What, Raz? Are you in a zoo?
I am currently at State Park. They're also racing speedboats along the river.
Yeah, because someone's dog is really pissed off because all you can hear is like.
No, that's birds.
Oh
Yeah, I
really?
hear the
Oh my
birds.
god.
Tilly. That's one of the
Oh.
dog that always runs off, and they're always screaming at it.
Yeah, but for the record, for all you trolls and haters out there, okay, my email address is spawntrooper@gofuckyourself.com.co.uk. You're gonna, you see Squid going, spawntrooper@gofuckyourself.co.uk.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave this up. I actually have to get ready, but I'll leave this up because I'll leave in about 2 minutes.
So I set up my stream. Do you remember how to redirect?
I do not know how to.
So do you open YouTube Studio.
I've got it.
Click on the actual stream.
Yep, I'm in there. I'm in the.
Go to customization on the left side.
Is it under settings?
No, it should be so not in control room.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, hold on.
actual like link to the stream.
You watch a nuclear explosion on the skipper's screen.
So you go to content, you go to live. click on the
Yep.
actual name of the stream.
Okay.
And then on the left side will be customization.
Okay.
Under details, at the bottom is redirect. You hit add and you search for my link or my video.
And by the way, did you see that private message I put in?
I know.
57.
That's scary.
Morning
That is
chill and
much-
chat.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Now let me leave here and I will fire up my stream and I will see y'all in a minute. Oh, and I
Yep.
sent somebody else an invite too. So don't worry. Y'all know them. Y'all like them. It won't be a problem. Have
Oh,
a good
so
day.
I can't have any fun then? God damn it! I thought you were gonna.
You might want to break out a Dr. Pepper. Let's just put it that way. There's your
Going to
hint.
get one right now. Going to get it right now.
All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
Catch you soon.
I'm glad that you taught me that. Yeah, I've been wanting to know. Like I saw it at some point how to redirect, and I was like, I can't find it again. And
Oh, someone has just woke up.
before I leave, do you guys want to see my new suit?
Yes, go for it. Let's see the suit. Let's see it. Let's see it, Mr. Bond. And yes, I got my Dr. Pepper. Ready for this? Oh yeah.
Okay, the good part about going to LA, which normally sucks, is you get to go to the fashion district and then you can buy very nice high-end quality stuff for a very cheap price. So I got this new suit.
Oh
Like,
wow.
I went with the gray with a little bit of what's it?
Checkered tartan type of
A
design.
pattern, and it's a 3-piece, and also came with where did I put the? I thought I had them in here. It came with shirt and ties, very reasonable price, better than you'll get at Men's Warehouse. And I also bought, stand by,
That actually looks like a nice suit. That does look like a nice suit.
a new black vest, and this will go with my other suits. So that way, if it's not a 3-piece suit, I can turn it into a 3-piece suit. 'Cause
Ooh, that's a free button job. That looks nice. That does look nice.
this one actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons.
Oh right, I only saw 3.
And for guys who are not used to wearing a vest, you never do the bottom button. Just FYI.
Nope.
So that was what I got.
That's actually quite a nice suit. That I must admit, I like wearing suits, especially when I go and have to go and pick someone up.
And
That's-
what I'll do now is I'll take it to my tailor. I've got a local tailor who's really good. Yeah, I'll take it to the tailor and have it tailored to me. That'll cost me maybe $20. But when you have a tailored suit, guys, you look always better if it's tailored to you. She is live now. So I am going to go ahead and end this, and everyone will get redirected, and you guys can watch everyone over at Squid and continue the conversation. But thank you for joining me this morning, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.